Welcome back to Illblurmatic, guys, and today we're gonna start over. We're gonna get with this collection right now. So today's new live, I'm sorry if I deleted the other one, forgive me guys, but we're gonna get this collection started again. So let's get right into it. So first off, I want to show y'all something that I usually don't show nobody, really. You get what I'm saying? My Gundam collection right here. Look at this, man. Love that it comes in a nice slip cover casing. Also, I love that it has the 3 new main characters. This is Gundam Seed Destiny, the second Gundam series. So yes, I love this series, by the way. Like I said, got into Gundam very late. I wasn't an early Gundam fan. I wasn't a mecha anime, by the way. But this is just showing my support to you guys that appreciated that did the actual voting. This is the other one right here. Gundam Seed, the very first season. Really enjoyed it, by the way. I said, you know what? If you enjoyed the season 1, get season 2. These were shows that I saw on Tsunami. Gundam, yes. Gundam Seed, by the way. So, as you can see, that's that. Now, let's get to the next couple anime. So, this anime right here is something that I got into later on. A friend kept telling me about it a while back. I eventually gave it a chance. So what am I talking about? Death Note. Death Note is really good. It's a really good anime. If you're into like the supernatural and kind of just him, the character, as you can see, let me show y'all Light and L. These are the 2 main characters. Light is upward. L is his head is downwards. On the back, as you can see, it says, should anyone hold such power, the consequences of light actions will set the world ablaze. This is what it looks like, by the way. Sorry if the ring lights get in the way. You know. So, yes, Death Note was definitely something I got into later on. I also checked out his other series that he had. Was a really good series, by the way, called Platinum End. I'm hoping that they do a dub for it. I mean, I saw the sub, but sometimes I would love to see the sub version and the dub version. You get what I'm saying? So, this is that. Okay. Now, one of the other shows I got into, this show right here was kind of my mid-start. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the first series, but I didn't know that they had Dragon Ball Z. Yes, this is the first official season of Dragon Ball Z right here. This is the Vegeta saga. And as you can see, Vegeta's on the cover with the crazy haircut. Then on the back, you see the other characters, Nappa, Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, all on the back. Yes, you know what I'm saying, showing off the collection. This is one of these seasons that I do actually own, in fact. Like I said, man, FYE was having these boys on sale, man. I was going to FYE religiously for these copies, boy. And I mean, Dragon Ball Z is one of the shows that I was already into. I saw the first series, which was Dragon Ball, and maybe I should show you guys Dragon Ball 2, by the way. Hold on, before I do that, let me show y'all the booklet, man. I can't just be like, yo, man, check this out. No, look at the booklet, man. It comes with the episode 1 booklet. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you need right here. You need a booklet, man. You know what I'm saying? You might want to go through the pages. And as you can see, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So, as you can see, we got Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha. Piccolo's like my second favorite character. You know what I'm saying? Then on the next page, you got Tien, Chaozu, Yajirobe, and actually Gohan. Gohan got the Goku look a little bit with the hairstyle. And then after that, you got Master Roshi and Bulma. Then it says enemies. So, I mean, the next page, you're going to see some enemies, okay? You going to see the enemies. And the enemies are Nappa, Vegeta, Raditz, and the Snake Queen. So, I like that you get art booklets when it comes with this stuff. And then after that, it's the episode guide. Who don't want the episode guide? You get what I'm saying? So that's the other thing too, by the way. And here is some more of the episode guide. I can't front. This is really legit, yo. Like, I love when they give you stuff like this when it comes to the booklet. And then the booklet keeps going with more anime stuff. And then on the back of it, you see Shinran and Vegeta's face again. There you go. So, you know, and also I can show you guys the disc, what they look like. The disc come like this in the actual case. Really cool. All you gotta do is fold it back up. Fold it again. Oh, let me fold it back the other way. Hold on. Bam! Bam! And then let me put the booklet back in there. I can't be having it where the booklet not in there too. Might forget what episode you on. So that's the thing too. You know what I'm saying? So I really do enjoy that they give us the actual booklet to some degree. Now, the next show was something that I saw a trailer of like during my college years, and I was amazed with how good this show is. I'm like, yo, this might be the next best thing. One Punch Man. Oh my God, One Punch Man is freaking hilarious. I love the cover. Let me show you guys what the cover looks like. That's Saitama doing this little fist pose, and then on the back is the Hero Association. When I say Hero Association. Then what comes with it? We got these right here. This is season 2, by the way, not season 1, but it's okay. We gonna be all right. This is Garu. This what comes in it. You got Garu. Then you got Saitama again. Then you got this guy. I can't think of my man's name. He uses a steel baseball bat. Then you got the other psychic Blizzard. Then you got the guy that's kind of like the King Ryu-like character. Then you got Genos, you know. So it's really cool that they have stuff like this. Really cool, man. But let me just show you the booklet too, by the way, while I'm at it. Since I'm here, I can show you guys the booklet. This is the booklet with the actual artwork in it. I am a fan of this. Anime Right Stuff. If you're looking for stuff that has collector's value, check out Anime Right Stuff. You will not regret it. This is a picture of Saitama. Then we got Genos on the other page. Then we got King. King is the biggest fraud ever. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Blizzard, old girl sister that Saitama's cool with. Then we got the villain Nemo. Then we got the Monster Association and also Garu on the other page. Garu is this character right here. Let me just make sure y'all see that. That's Garu. You know, I like when they have stuff like this. Then you have Sonic on the other page. And then you have kid character design. Metal Bats. So the other guy is Metal Bat that you saw in the cards that I showed you. Really good. Then you have Silver Bang, which is someone that Garu previously knew. You know, so it's really cool when they have stuff like this, man, you know, to some degree. You know, then after that, we see some of the other heroes, you know, Tank Top. His name is literally Tank Top Master. Then the Tank Toppers. We got Spring Mustachio. We got Mokin, Pineapple, Studless. Then we got Red Nose, Hahoto. Yes, I know my stuff, right? Then you got the Villain Memo. And then the Heroes Association Memo, which is really cool. I really love that they show this type of stuff, man. It's really cool that they take it this far with it. But this is just season 2. Can't wait to season 1. Not season 1. Season 3 comes out, excuse me. Season 3 is definitely coming back. It said they're coming back 2023. So we'll have to wait for a bit to see when it comes back. I'm going to actually put this back in the case so it doesn't get damaged. There we go. And as you can see, it comes with the plastic covering. Has One Punch Man on there. You can change it around the way you want to. I love the casing. So I reversed it. Like I said, this is the back of it for people that want to see the back of it. Really cool. Also, let's talk about season 1. Season 1 is the reason I got into One Punch Man. So this is the cover of what it looks like. This is what it looks like without the cover. This is what it looks like in the casing. You know, maybe I should show the casing in the other one too, by the way. And also the book again. Here we go with books, man. One Punch Man book. So you see, as you can see, there are other books going on here. So here's the book, how it looks, Saitama. We got the him with his hair 3 years ago. We also have Saitama again and Genos. Then we have Vaccine Man. We got Villain Nemo, Crabalante, Super Custom, the Subterraneans. Then we got Genos, you know, so it's really cool, man, when they bring the art book and they kind of give you some value. Then they have Aesthetic Man. I think he was like a character they didn't use for the story which is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Genos again by himself, mostly, and then with Saitama. Then we have Nemo, and then we have the Hammerheads in Sonic, and then we also have Saitama's funny facial expressions. I also did a video on that, so go check it out. If you're into One Punch Man or comedy anime, that's definitely going to be the thing for you. I just want to let you guys know that. So that's the cool thing, you know. So don't worry, you know, just wanted to show you guys what's going on. And as you can see, I got to flip this around because this is not the right way. Let's flip it back this way so we can, there we go. Like magic. So that's the other thing that we got going on. Let me try to put it back in the plastic. There we go. Here it is. Also, I would like to show you guys my next series. Another Gundam series I actually got into. Gundam Mobile 00. Yes, Gundam Mobile 00 right here. This is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is probably one of by far one of my favorite Gundam series, right up there with literally Gundam Seed and also Iron Blooded Orphans. Really cool, you know what I'm saying? I really like what they did with this. The story is a little bit different from the other Gundam stories. I like that they are Gundam Meisters. Each of them had different issues as Gundam suit owners. It sounds very peculiar, right? And then this is the actual case with Cessna. Both cases are Cessna in a different costume, Cessna in, you know, looks like Middle Eastern clothing. Like I said, definitely an enjoyable series, by the way. I really got into this, and all I can say is Gundam is definitely one of my favorite mecha anime. There are some other mecha anime I enjoy, like Big O, and there's another anime too, Code Geass, and then there's one other. But yeah, man, Gundam definitely has some lit anime, believe it or not. Now, let's talk about this anime. So this anime came out after One Punch Man. And what am I talking about? Psycho Mob 100. If you're looking for a good supernatural anime, try this out. This is definitely by far one of my favorite supernatural anime. And I want to show you the casing. You see Mob on there. You see everyone else, his friends, his mentor, his brother, and I think a few of the enemies. Yeah, a few, maybe one of the enemies. Then you got some of the people from high school, his crush. Typical Mob. I like what they did with the character. It's kind of goofy, like how One Punch Man is, excuse me, to some degree. It really works. I like that it has a supernatural feel to it. That's season 1. Season 2, I'm getting out right now so you guys can see. This is the case it comes in. I really like that season 2 comes in a nice, colorful artsy type of case. You can see Mob and his master, and Shigeo, the spirit that's with him. Also, you can see Mob and all the other espers and some of the other humans too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So I really did like that. Also comes with a nice fancy booklet. And you know me, I love artwork, so I'm going to show you some of the artwork that's in the book. The voicing, showing the voice actors and everything. I think this is really cool that they show that. Also, I just want to show you guys what Mob looks like when he gets super powerful. This is another look for him. Really cool. Let me just show you this too. This is the episode 1. Then you got episode 2. So it shows you pretty much I believe some of the episodes, if not all the episodes in this booklet. I have not went through this whole booklet just yet, but it looks like it shows you all the episodes. And I like just the artwork and the color texture in this book. You know, also here's Mob again in his different uniform attire, being in school at gym. Also his brother and some of the other enemies. And then we got episode 12 and 13. So it does cover all the episodes. That's really neat that it covers all the episodes. And then you can see this is how it comes on sometimes. So it's really cool that they show this to some degree. But Psycho Mob 100 was definitely a really good anime. I look forward to season 3. Season 3 is coming out, I think, sometime this year in September. Can't wait to check it out. Definitely can't wait to see the transformation with Mob, because Mob is going to end up being no longer a high school student, trying to figure out his life path. Dope. So the next anime I would like to show you guys, something I've been watching for the very longest when I was younger. One of the shows that I thought at the time that was better than Pokemon when it came to the writing and just the style altogether. And what am I talking about? Digimon. Digimon, to me, this is seasons 1 through 4 right here. And I guess I can show you guys how they all look inside the casing. So we're going to go, let's see, I'm going to show you the first season. So this is the first season right here. I love that it comes also with the booklet, just like some of the other stuff. I actually got this off of Amazon for a decent price. Really good. You know what I'm saying? On the back of it has the Digidestins on the back. Then on the front, we have them again, just in a different pose or position, I should say. Then we got season 2. Season 2 was really good. It was a good follow-up. This is the back of it. I really enjoyed season 1 more so over season 2. I like season 2 because we do see the previous Digidestin helping the new ones. But I gotta give it to y'all, man. The third season was the truth. Nothing but the truth, yo. Like, when I see it, I was like, yo, like, season 3 was pretty dark. I love that the other character that has the opposite of the dragon or dinosaur-like Digimon, she was a girl this time, Rika. I like what they did with Rika. Rika's character was very interesting. And we learned about her. I also liked Henry's character. He had Terriermon. This is the back of it. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you guys the back of it. Also comes with a booklet too. All of these come with booklets. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute. Here you go. This is the booklet. Then on the back is Calamon. You know, so it's really cool that they have that. Also, I should have showed you guys this booklet. Like, what am I doing, right? So, I'm going to show you guys this booklet. And this is the booklet for season 2, literally. And this is the previous Digidestin. I love that they have them on the back and not the front. But it's cool. I'll take it for what it is. And then I'm going to show you the last season that I own, because they all came in the actual 4-disc collector's thing. So the 4th season was good. It was different for what it was. Literally, I was just like, you know what? I like it that it's a little different on the premises. But they were all from different regions too, by the way. That's one thing I did notice. The story was a little different. It kind of took after season 3 a little bit, where the humans were merging with the Digimon. Crazy, right? So that's the other thing too. Digimon, like I said, definitely was the better series. My favorites are seasons 1 and 3. I do like season 2 for what it was, because it did show you they still needed the older OGs to help them navigate in the digital world, the new Digidestins, except for Kari and TK, because they were already the previous Digidestin. They just had new forms for their Digimon. But yes, this set is really cool. I actually had a poster that came with it. I don't know if anybody knows, but the poster got destroyed. I should have kept it inside my case. The next thing I would like to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite shows that's loosely based on real people. And what am I talking about? Like, if you guys watched Adult Swim back in the day, because I don't know about Adult Swim now, we talking about the Boondocks. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the Boondocks. I remember when I first got this show, and I love on the cover that Regina Hall actually played both Huey and Riley. I was surprised that she did both voice acting for the character. Really cool. Also, we had my mans that passed that played Pops from Friday. He was Grandpa. And on the actual back, we see Ed and Rummy. They're loosely based on real people. Then we got Kat, we got Tom. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool. Charlie Murphy was voice acting, Samuel L. Jackson. I think the voice acting was on point for the Boondocks. That show was literally our Black South Park to some degree. I was just like, yo, we got a show now. I mean, I was glad that we had something like that. This is just season 1, right? So then I got season 2. Season 2, this is season 2 right here. Different covering. We see that they changed the positioning of the characters. Riley's on the side, Huey's in the middle, Grandpa's on the side. I think one thing I loved about the Boondocks was just the choreography and just some of the stories, man. I remember the episode when Grandfather's friend came and he's like, you know, he had a message for them. And I was like, yo, like his friend was so shady. Like he literally tricked them, you know, like he's like, yeah, man, I want you to do one last thing. And he grabbed the thing. I was like, ah. He got it with, he's like, these. I was like, oh, man, I ain't gonna say it because I don't know, you know, how that's gonna be. You know, they always censoring stuff. But then I also have the official last season of the Boondocks, you know what I'm saying, the one that I own, because I didn't like season 4. When they sold it to Sony, it was never the same. But season 3 was definitely, it was definitely up there with the other 2 seasons. I believe this was the season that had the uncut BT episode. Really graphic, crazy. The writing is funny for the episode. I'm not gonna lie. My other favorite episode is when they did the one on Tyler Perry. Funny episode, by the way. Like, it's crazy, like how some of this stuff is loosely based on something. Even Ed and Remy, those are based on real people. Even the other character too, Bushido Brown, I believe that was Bruce Lee's student. That was actually the character Bushido Brown is based off of. So yes, the Boondocks was definitely one of those shows. Now, let's go to a movie for a minute. So for a movie, I actually have Akira. Akira was one of the movies I actually saw on Toonami. I remember seeing a preview for it, and it was very like ahead of its time. There have been rumors that Christopher Nolan, that did the Batman trilogy, was supposed to be doing an actual live adaptation for this. Now, I'm all for Christopher Nolan doing this. The reason I say that is because he did such a good job with the Batman movies. I think he could definitely do a good job with this. Honestly, when I was thinking about it, I said, I'm like, he's a perfect candidate to direct it. You know what I'm saying? I loved all the Batman films for what they were that he did. I think he could actually do something. He could pull it off. I don't know if this is still a project that's at Warner Brothers, because remember, Warner Brothers is going through their reconstruction era right now. So it may be put on the shelf, or it may still be in the works. So, like I said, I watched this, like I said, quite a bit. I would definitely be all for it if it's him for the director. Because see, my thing is with anime adaptations, let me tell y'all about this right quick. So I like anime adaptations, and you know, live adaptations are a little bit, you know, on the like, is it really gonna be good, or is this like Hollywood? You know what I'm saying? It could definitely work. I'm not gonna lie. I think it could definitely work. It just depends on the director. I've seen a couple decent live adaptations. Okay, so Ghost in the Shell, that was decent, despite them using Scarlett Johansson. I felt they should have used like an Asian actress to play that character, but we had to roll with Scarlett Johansson, right? Bleach was the other series that I felt like, you know what, they could definitely do something with this, but you know, it is what it is, right? So that's how I feel about anime live adaptations. So, you know, it's not like, oh man, you hate them, how could you? Not necessarily. Now, the next show I would like to talk to you guys about is something that literally I shouldn't have been watching. Well, no, that's not it. This is the other show, excuse me. This show is something that is pretty much the equivalent to the cartoon Johnny Bravo. And what am I talking about? Space Dandy. So Space Dandy is like the space version of Johnny Bravo. He's having a problem getting the ladies. He's going on these crazy space adventures. On top of that, you can see he has his little buddies with him. We got the robot and a cat-looking guy. I think Space Dandy was hilarious. Downright hilarious. I remember actually buying this from Umacon a couple years back. Like, you know, when I first started going to Umacon, I was like, man, I bought this for like a decent price. And shockingly, they had a decent vendor, yo. I was like, the vendor was really, you know what I'm saying? It was FYE. I was surprised. You don't usually see the FYE vendors at conventions. So it was a steal. It was cheaper than most places. And like I said, I love the covering on it. And I wonder if it has a booklet. Let me see if it has a booklet, y'all. Y'all know I love booklets. No booklets, but just a disc. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Space Dandy, seasons 1 and 2. Originally, it was supposed to have had 3 seasons. They were talked about doing a season 3. But the way it ended, I don't think it needed a season 3. That's just my honest view on them. Like, Y'all know good and well y'all don't need no season 3 for this. Because the way it ended, I was like, how would it work? You know what I'm saying? So Space Dandy, yes, go get Space Dandy when you get a chance. If you like Johnny Bravo, it's pretty much darn close to Johnny Bravo, but just a space adventure. I think I have some favorite episodes. I know one of my favorite episodes when they were in a constant loop and they were trying to get out of it. And I was like, yo, this is interesting. I said to myself, I was like, wow, they really went all the way off with this episode. I never thought I would see something like, I mean, I've seen stuff like this in shows, but it was just like, is anyone going to break through this? You know, so that's the other thing. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite niche shows. Yes, don't get me wrong, I love Hey Arnold, but this show stood out for what it was. I remember seeing this, and what am I talking about? Avatar: The Last Airbender. So let me show you guys something that's really cool. So what I love about this is the Water Kingdom. See? This is what it looks. I love the casing on this, man. This casing is fantastic. Like the direction. And then on top of that, voila, the disc. And I think it's really cool that it comes in such a cool casing. You know what I'm saying? And I love that we can see, like I said, the Water Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The North Pole, I believe this is the North Pole, if not the South Pole, if I'm wrong. But I love that we have the main characters on there. I think this show stood the test of time. Like I can go back and watch this show over and over again. And like it literally was one of those shows where I'm like, you know what? I can watch this and never get tired of it. But this is season 1, also book 1, as you can see. And this is the Book of Water. So see on the side right there, Book of Water. You can't really see it too well, but Nick is really doing this thing when it came to this show. Also, let me just talk about this briefly. They are talking about doing 3 Avatar movies. One's going to be on Zuko, one's going to be on Aang, and one's going to be on Korra. Interesting. Can't wait to see what they do with those movies. I just hope it works out for it. You know, like I said, I would love to see Avatar come back. I don't know, man. They talked about doing another Avatar series. I just don't know where they're gonna go with this now. I mean, it's no longer on Nick. You know what I'm saying? They could probably go to Netflix or, you know, Hulu or Amazon Prime could probably pick them up if they wanted to do another season for Avatar. Who knows, right? So, like I said, you know, and then also, let me show you this, guys. I also have this, the last season, and let me just show you, and I meant to show you the other thing. I'm going to show you that too, by the way. Let me do it this way. Oh, things coming out. So this is the Fire Nation that you can see. This is the CD casing of it, and this is the back of it. This is what I love about them. They really... The artwork looks fantastic. Like, blow me away, right? With this artwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's really cool. And now let me show y'all the casing of the Earth Kingdom one. I forgot to show y'all this. And this is what it looks like, too, by the way, if I didn't show it before. And then we got Ba Sensei. So this is Ba Sensei. And as you can see, there we go. Voila. Really cool. I love what they've done with this. Like I said, by far one of my favorite shows. Like I said, hopefully, you know, they even talked about doing another live adaptation for it. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like last time y'all disappointed me with the movie that I didn't even go see in theaters, and I remember my friend was trash talking the movies like, man, that movie was terrible. That movie was terrible. I'm like, well, I told you not to go see it. You know what I'm saying? He was thrilled to go see it, so it is what it is. But now, let's talk about one of my favorite. I'm wearing it right now. Street Fighters. Oh, my God. Street Fighters 2. Yes, the animated movie. Yes, man. I remember I bought this from, I think, Sam Goody or Suncoast. We don't even have that no more. I think they're in freaking Canada now. This is like one of my favorite animated Street Fighter movies. This is actually one of the second fighting games I actually got into. The first one was Mortal Kombat. But Street Fighters, my favorite character is Ryu. I love the fight scenes in this movie. And I want to show you the actual other cover. There you go. And as you can see, you see Ryu, Ken, Vega, Zangief, Blanca, Ken, and Tomahawk at the very, I think it's Tomahawk or Hawk. I think it's Hawk. the Native American one. And to me, I thought the movie did what it did. You know, it deserved justice. You know, the voice acting was on point. The fight scenes were really cool for what it was, for it to be a 90s type of animated film. The first film was not animated. I own that because I like it. It's a little cheesy, but I'm like, you know what? I still like it though for what it was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Street Fighters 2 was definitely one of my favorite movies. Ryu has always been like my favorite character. Ken, he was okay. You know, the music also vibed out on this actual movie. It was really good. I was like, man, like each person had music that kind of correlated with them. I was like, man, okay, this person got this type of music. Like with was it Balrog? His music was more like hip hop. Then you had, like I said, was Sagat. His music was more like destructive. Ryu's was more like meditation type of music type of thing. So each character had their own music when it came on. Vega's was a little bit more on the creepier side because of the type of fighter he was. But Street Fighters was definitely one of my actual favorites, yo. So let me just see if I got one more. Yeah, I got two more. So the next one is, like I said, you know, I'm going to just put these two together while we're at it. So it won't be like, oh man, surprise. Cowboy Bebop. Yes. The anime I got busted watching that I shouldn't have been watching. This and the movie. I mean, the movie is as good as the TV show. I'm not going to lie. Really good when it came to both. When I first watched Cowboy Bebop, because I mean, I seen it at an early age, you know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily understand the premise of the actual anime and just the themes. I started to understand when I watched it over a couple of times. I was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to run from their past. And each person has a past. They've done some things that they're not quite proud of. My favorite character was Spike out of the bunch. I don't know. I just like the cool characters at that time. You know what I'm saying? I think, what was it? Spike from Cowboy Bebop. From Dragon Ball Z, it was Future Trunks. I just, at that time, I just had a thing for the cool characters. And like I said, the movie should have been like an episode. It felt like an episode. And this is what they look like on the back. No special booklets or anything, I don't think. Let me see. Nope, no booklet. Just showing you the CD casing. That's it. You know. And then with this, here we go. I mean, this one has something, but it's not like a booklet. It's just showing you the chapter scene selection. There we go. And then on the back of, well, on the front of it, we have the villain, and then we have the girl that's connected to the villain, and then Spike. But yes, like I said, I really enjoyed that. Like I said, Cowboy Bebop was definitely by far one of my favorite mature anime that came out at the time. You know, once I watched it over again, I understood the characters' logic and kind of the things that they actually went through. I think Spike's story was a little devastating. You know what I'm saying? Messing around with his friend's girl, and they had to end up getting out of town and away from him. I'm like, man, the music soundtracks banged on Cowboy Bebop. Like the music was just the best thing about the show, as much as the series as a whole was really good. Now, the last thing is something that I've been talking about, you know, for a while. People always ask, like, what was the first anime that ever you got into? And we're going to go with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was the very first anime I actually officially got into. It was really good. Like I said, the fight scenes were goofy. I was a youngin'. I remember it came on Warner Brothers for like maybe 3-4 episodes. Then they took it off, and I was like, yo, like I was really getting into this show. You know what I'm saying? And I remember revisiting the show after Dragon Ball Z and GT came out on Toonami. So it was on Warner Brothers when I was younger. They took it off of Warner Brothers. They ended up dropping it on freaking Toonami. I was glad they dropped it on Toonami because I wanted to revisit the series, because I'm like, when I saw Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, how did he become this? You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like confused. Like, my mind is messing with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing too. But like I said, man, this is my anime collection, guys. And I want to thank each and every person that went to go vote, or you know what I'm saying, that's just showing support. I truly do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying, and it's good to see that, man. The channel is growing. Thank you so much for that. All the new subscribers and you know what I'm saying, new supporters too. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I'm so glad that people voted at the poll, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done polls before, right? Let me just explain something, right? I did polls before, man. I couldn't get nobody to vote on them bad boys, man. But once your community starts to grow, things change, you know what I'm saying? So I started to see that change, man. I've seen people voting on the polls on social media. I've seen people voting on the polls on here. And it really means a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's great to see that people took time out of their schedule to go to the poll, go vote, give me their take. I literally thought graphic tees were going to be like the one that was going to win. The reason I say that, let me explain why. The reason I say that is because I wear a lot of graphic tees, so I'm like, graphic tees gonna win. Default. Graphic tees is gonna win this, baby. Graphic tees is gonna win this. Nah. Y'all said y'all wanted to see some anime. So that's my anime collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed the collection. You know, if it's something that you're interested in from the anime collection, hey man, try it out. I mean, like I said, I'm versatile with the anime. I don't just stick to one genre. I think when I start to get a little bit more into anime, because I am a otaku, by the way, I start to not just stick to one genre. You know what I'm saying? To me, it started to get a little bit complacent. I was like, I want to try other genres. You know what I'm saying? So I got into mystery. I got into the superhero anime. I gave One Punch Man and Psycho Mob 100 a chance because they were comedy with some other genres too. I actually got into supernatural anime too as well. And then I eventually got into like adventure RPG type of anime. But yeah, man, I've been an otaku for a while, man. I've been, I'm one of those people, man, like, yo, what's the latest anime out? You see the adaptation for this? And also I read the manga too, by the way. Like, I'm more of a, when it comes to manga, I'll go on the Shohan Jump app. And like I said, if you do not have the Shohan Jump app, go download it for the free. Because trust and believe, I'll be like, that's how I caught up with One Punch Man. Since the season has not come back, I'm like, yo, I need to keep going with this. You know what I'm saying? I know the season's coming back, but I'm further ahead. So now, like, when the show comes back full force, I'm like, okay, I remember, oh yeah, I'm at this chapter now. Okay. But this is your boy Ilblurmatic. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for supporting, guys. Thanks for everything, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this live. And tell me in the comments, guys, if you're someone that's into anime or kind of trying to try it out, what are some of your favorite anime, or what's some of the anime that you are considered checking out? Or did you just like me showing my collection? You tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy Ilblurmatic, guys. Thanks again, and I am out. Oh gosh.